Today I'm sharing my Sopa de Fideo con Pollo, vermicelli noodles with chicken, an affordable, comforting Mexican meal that brings back childhood memories.
I'm Rose Oatley. Let's get cooking.
To start, you'll need some chicken drumsticks or thighs. Today I'm using drumsticks, but I do prefer chicken thighs, especially if you can find the skinless ones. If your chicken has the skin on, just remove it. It's healthier and results in less fat in your broth. The bone in my drumsticks is also going to give it more flavor. Once done, rinse them well and place them in a pot of water. Add a quarter of an onion, 2 garlic cloves, and a teaspoon of salt. Cook for 25 minutes. After 15 minutes in, just be sure to remove any foam impurities from the top. I'll post the link to the skimmer below if you're interested. While the chicken is cooking, let's prepare our flavorful sauce. In a blender, add 3 large Roma tomatoes. If yours are smaller, use 4. Cut the tomatoes into quarters to make blending easier. Then add a quarter of an onion, cut in half for convenience, and 3 garlic cloves. For seasoning, I'm adding 1.5 tablespoons of cumin, 1.5 tablespoons of oregano, and 1.5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Once everything's in, pour in 1 cup of water. Blend it all until smooth. When it's ready, set the sauce aside temporarily. After about 25 minutes of cooking, remove the chicken from the pot and set it aside temporarily. Be sure to save the broth. You'll need it later for the dish. Just make sure to strain it first to remove any solids.
If you end up using thighs, I like to shred them or cut them into smaller pieces when done.
Next, in a large deep pan or pot, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is hot, add your vermicelli fideo. This one is about 7.05 ounces, but you can adjust as needed. Sometimes I like to add half a bag more, but 1 bag works perfectly. Stir the fideo in the oil until it turns a beautiful golden brown and is lightly toasted. This step is super important because toasting the noodles brings out a rich, nutty flavor and helps prevent them from becoming mushy later on. It also adds depth to the overall taste of the dish. Toast the fideo until it turns a nice golden color like this. Be careful not to burn it. If you notice a few pieces starting to burn, just lower the heat slightly while you continue to stir. The goal is to develop a beautiful golden toast without overcooking or burning the noodles. Once the fideo is toasted, pour in the sauce we blended. Then add about 5 cups of the strained chicken broth you set aside. Next, add the cooked chicken back into the pot. For flavor, stir in about 4 tablespoons of chopped cilantro. This really adds a wonderful freshness. If you like a bit of heat, you can also add a whole jalapeno. This is optional. I don't usually cut it so it can infuse some spiciness without overpowering the dish. Finally, season with salt and pepper to taste. Bring everything to a gentle simmer, then cover and let it cook on low for 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes. Let's take a peek. Wow, it smells amazing. And this is perfect. Look at that. Ready to serve. Now it's time to plate. I like to garnish each bowl with a little fresh cilantro for that bright herbal touch. As I show you a close-up of the bowl, let me tell you about the flavors. The savory chicken, the toasted fideo with its nutty notes, the fresh cilantro, and the subtle hint of garlic and spices. It all comes together for a comforting, delicious meal that's full of flavor.
If you make my recipe, be sure to post it on my community section of my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, you can support me by liking, sharing, and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious recipes. Also, be sure to check out these videos on the side. Thanks for your support and happy cooking!